just can't figure it out. I don't know how we're going to solve all the world's water issues and meet the SDG goals by 2030.
I know, right? We can't even get it right in this day and age. There's still 2 billion people with a lack of safely managed drinking water, and there's 3.6 billion people who don't have access to safe sanitation.
Don't forget about global warming as well. Believe what you want, but as the temperature rises, our climate changes and we're going to experience even more abnormal weather events. And even on top of that, you have the rapid increase in population. By 2060, we're expected to have 10 billion people on the planet. That's a lot of water consumption.
Man, we're so doomed. If only we could look into the future to see how they do things there.
Mate, you wouldn't believe it. Just over there, I'm pretty sure there's a crack in the space-time continuum. I mean, chances are low, but wouldn't it be convenient if we could just walk through that door, sit down and have a chat with some water professionals from, I don't know, the year 2060, and so they can give us some insight into how we can make our societies more sustainable and climate resilient.
2,000 years later.
You guys as the future engineers, we need your help. You've solved it out. We're only a waterways city in Perth right now, and we need to be here. We need to be a water sensitive city. So how did you guys figure out all the solutions to the global water challenges? With water scarcity becoming more and more of an issue, please tell us how.
Yeah, water scarcity that is not a problem anymore. Here in Perth water crop are providing 340 billion liters of water to our 2.5 million residents in the Great Perth area. We are completely climate independent in our water supply and don't rely on any surface water.
So what are your water supply sources?
So, now 60% of this cell is from for plants and also 20% of groundwater replenishment from the upgrade current plants and added additional one closer to Littleville Aquifer for efficiency. And also we have 20% of groundwater supplies also. So now we have closed the loops.
Have you been able to provide better resource recovery?
In 2030, we achieved our goal to recycling almost 45% of our water, and 100% of water treatment at Karachi is being sent to the groundwater recycling plant. We have increased irrigation ground, public on some open space, golf courses, non-food crops, construction, industry processing, and maintenance wetlands.
So our residents are now using less than 124.5 kiloliters of water per year. So we have saving more than 50 gigaliters of water per year. This means that we have been able to reduce our environmental footprint and energy footprint to treat and transport. Essentially, they have some of the cheapest and cleanest water in the world.
That's great, but what about recycling and reducing water usage?
So you know what, now we have a low dilution collection systems. Our wastewater plant utilize outflow aerobic sludge blankets reactor. We also able to capture the energy created by aerobic digestions, and this contribute 100% of the plant's energy requirements. So pretty much sufficient, right?
Thanks. And still 100% of the all by-source products are being recycled, which is either applied directly to the land or composted by life cycle facilities for multiply playing gardens and parks and residence gardens.
Well, I forget something. So how can I forget? Also, we rolled out a new membrane bioreactor technology to all wastewater plants, which basically increase the surface area for buds used in digestion to grow on. And also, our older plants are now more efficient, and the newer plants are smaller.
So what about the developing nations? How is wastewater infrastructure supporting them?
Specific monitoring solutions has been developed that rely on electrically analyzed backup by renewable energy such as micro solar farms. This has resulted in providing clean water and sanitation to the developing world.
Oh, I didn't know this was possible. Send us through your accounts and drawings. We gotta go. Oh,